Welcome back to Quantum CQ Sense on January the 29th, 2026. Hello, my beautiful kings and queens, and I cannot forget my amazing princes and princesses in training. Every single day that you look in that mirror, give yourselves a big confidence. I feel good all over clap because you are here, you are shining, and you deserve to feel every bit of that greatness. Amen. Now take a moment to subscribe and like the video because I want to hear the real you. We all come into this world alone, not empty, not unfinished, but already carrying our own fingerprints of purpose, our traits, our gifts, our quiet brilliance. And yet, as we move through life, something happens. The negative mindset of family, friends, and media slowly weaves themselves into us, generation after generation, until we begin to question what once came naturally. Joy becomes suspicious, peace feels undeserved, freedom starts to look irresponsible. And I have to ask, who gave anyone the right to tell another soul that they shouldn't be positive, happy, or carefree? Let me be clear because clarity matters. I'm not speaking about those who steal, lie, abuse, or harm others and call that happiness. That isn't joy. It's unrest. It's constant inner war. True destruction begins when we believe we have the right to enslave another person's spirit, when we normalize cruelty, when we convince people not to dream, not to hope, not to become who they were always meant to be, often by listening to voices that never had the courage to live their own lives. People are complicated, sometimes deeply wounded, sometimes threatened by light they don't understand. Years ago, during early morning field service, I used to stop at a Walgreens on 87th and Kedzie. There was a young man who worked there, and when I say this man carried joy, I mean it was effortless. Every time I saw him, he greeted people with genuine warmth. He sang while he worked, not loudly, not performative, just present, whole. One morning I finally asked him, "Why are you always so happy?" Because I had never seen him in a bad mood. He smiled and said, "I just am." That answer stayed with me. I know he must have had his hills and valleys. We all do. Life doesn't spare anyone from struggle, but his joy didn't come from denial. It came from perspective, from a quiet decision not to let the world harden him. What struck me wasn't him, it was how unfamiliar that kind of peace felt among the people around me. What truly disturbed me was watching other customers grow irritated with him, not because he was rude, not because he failed at his job, but simply because he was himself, because he didn't dim, because he didn't match their heaviness. That confused me, and honestly, it hurt something deep inside me. Who decides that joy needs permission? Why do we feel entitled to reshape another human being's spirit because it challenges our own discomfort? I didn't fully understand that kind of freedom back then. Not until I reached a point where my body, my emotions, my spirit were all quietly breaking down, and I couldn't explain why. The truth was painful but simple. I was surrounded by people who drained me, people who smiled in my face while quietly cutting me down, people who needed me to stay small, hurt, and unhappy because healing would have forced them to face themselves. I stayed longer than I should have, out of loyalty, out of love, out of hope, but walking away changed everything. When I finally released those burdens, those relationships, those expectations. I kept those doors closed. My health began to return. My breath came back. My spirit softened again instead of staying guarded. That's when I realized something important. Perspective doesn't just change how you see life, it changes how you feel it. It changes how silence sounds, how music reaches you, how peace finally finds its way back home to our souls. Hey, like the video, subscribe, and share. And always enjoy your day, because I'm going to always enjoy mine. Until next time.